Hey, you guys, come get ready with me. Hey, you guys, it's Steffi. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a good day. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out to my live. That was so exciting. I was so nervous at first, but you guys just made me feel great, and I appreciate that. For those of you that couldn't make it, I'm thinking about doing it like a weekly thing, like every Saturday at noon Eastern time. Tell me what you guys think about that. Tell me if you'd be able to make it to that. Or like, I know that everybody's got a different time, what's good for them, but I'm trying to make it possible so that the American friends and the European friends can all make it out at the same time. I'm sorry, Australia. There's just no, I would have to do it at like 4 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And there ain't no way. I'm sorry. There's just no way I can do that. So I'm really sorry, but I'm just trying to make it easiest for the most people that can join. I still appreciate you guys. Please keep watching the videos, keep watching the lives, and I appreciate all your comments. So I also want to give a shout out to my girls, Kathy from Kathy's Crochet Creations. Please check her out. She's really cool. She's really sweet and funny and does some bold eye looks, which I really dig. It is Kathy with a K, Crochet with a C, Creations with a K. Please check her out. Also, this lady that I just found, her name is Glitter50. I know that some of you are familiar with her. I just found her. I love her. I think she's great. I want us as women to support each other's channels. Since we're small creators, I want us to support each other. So please check these ladies out. And today I want to do like a sort of a glam look. I'm going to be using my palette. It's 35F Fall Into Fabulous by Morphe. I've had this palette forever. I don't know why I don't use it more. I just realized there's a pink in there. I didn't know that. So I think I'm going to start out with a transition shade, then a little bit deeper shade, and then I want to go like kind of dark, maybe something like this on the, I'm going to use the eyeshadow as eyeliner, and then black to do like the actual liner part. So I want to get started with that. I'm going to put on some tape. You can use tape or you cannot if you don't want to use tape. And I'm going to bring the tape a little bit down. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Well, I'm just going to put it like in the middle, like not as high and not as low as I usually do. If you don't want to use tape, you can always go back and create a straight line with concealer. How did I do that? Okay. I'm going to try to match it on both sides. You obviously want it to match. I'm going to bring this one down a little bit. I always bring one in too close. I'm going to put it there. If my eye can open and close, then I think that's a good spot. Sometimes I'll put it so close that I can't close my eyes. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to start with the transition shade, and I'm going to be using a big, fat, fluffy brush. This one. No, wait, not that one. Is it that one? All right, this one. Yeah, it is that one. Okay, sorry. Some of this I can do in my vanity mirror, but some of this I'm going to have to do in my little mirror. This part I think I can do in the big mirror. This is just a transition shade, although it's pretty pigmented. It's kind of dark, but that's okay. Also, I want to put some shimmer on there as well. And I'm going to go into, I'm going to use one color from here, which I think I decided on. This one or this one, I can't remember right now. I'll figure it out. And then I'm going to use another shimmer from my little tiny shimmer palette that I got. I wanted to use like a full-on glitter from that palette, but I want this to be more like a date night, maybe even a wedding, something like glam, you know what I mean? So now I'm going to go into the darker shade, which is just a darker shade. And I'm going to kind of pack that on. Ooh, I keep dropping my mirror. Pack that on the outside. But I'm going to kind of go not so small with it on the outside. I want you to be able to see all the colors. If I have room for all the colors. Yesterday was so fun. I was so nervous, you guys, and you guys just made me feel like so good. You really made me feel so good. I appreciate all y'all's comments. I think it was great that my husband had to be here to, you know, sometimes read me the comments because there was so many. I think that's amazing. That was like amazing. I missed a little bit with the transition shade, so I'm going to go right in here. Actually, you know what? Let me go. I'm going to take the transition shade and I'm going to go all over my lid because I need a base for the shimmer. Okay. And did I pick out a brush for the... I'm going to use the same brush. No, I'll use a different brush. I have plenty of these brushes. I'm going to use a different brush and I'm going to go into the... Which one did I say? This dark brown here, I think. If not, we're doing it now. And I'm just going to get a little bit closer to the edge there. It's hard to talk while I'm doing this, so sorry about that. To be very careful where I put it. You know what? I don't think I'll use any black. I don't think it's necessary. I thought I would need to use some black, but I don't think so. Or do I want to? I don't know. You guys, I'm going to go back into the, I feel like I covered up the dark brown. So I'm just going to bring that a little bit over here. I just don't have enough eyelid space. And I don't want to bring it in too much because I want to save a space for the glam. Let me see if that is even close to matching. I feel like it's going this way over here and up over here. So I'm just going to have to bring this up because it's got to match. Maybe I will use a little bit of black. I'm going to blend this in a little bit. I'm just using my transition shade brush, picking up no product, and I'm just blending a little bit. So now I'm going to take what I hope is a small enough brush, and I'm going to dip into the black that's in the palette, and I'm just going to put that right on the edge. I'm going to bring that over a little bit on my lash line so it's like eyeliner. And I'm like barely touching it because with black eyeshadow, you can get out of control really fast. Yeah, that's what I want. Very little line. Just on the very edge. Just to make it a little more sexy. I always say that. Black eyeshadow makes everything a little more sexy. I used it in my pink eyeshadow video yesterday. But like I said, it can get out of control very easily. Okay, I forgot. I need to take a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of like a light, it's not white, but it's like a light cream shadow, and I'm going to put that right under the arch of my eyebrow. It's like a cream color. I wanted white, but there's not a white in this palette. All right, how does that look, y'all? I think this needs to be blended a little more. So I need my dark brown. I need to blend the dark brown into the black a little more. What are you doing, Chloe? Chloe, what are you doing? You want to say hi? Chloe? She's ignoring me. You want to say hi, baby? You say hi? Hi. So cute. I don't know where she thinks she's going. All right. I just still feel like this side is up and this side is sideways, but I guess I'm going to just have to live with it. Maybe I can try to, with the dark brown eyeshadow, I can try to make it a little better, but I don't know. I hate it when I do this. This happens to me sometimes with eyeliner. I'll put one like to the side and then one will be kind of up. So what do I need now? I think I need to take the tape off because I'm not using any actual eyeliner. Oh, excuse you. Excuse you. Did you cough it up? Okay, so I'm going to take a little tiny, I need an actual, okay, I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to dip into the black. And I'm going to go on the bottom, just next to the lash line, or on the lash line. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to do my face makeup before I did this. I'm always in the habit of finishing my eyes and then doing my face makeup. And then I guess the reason you're not supposed to do that is so you don't run over your eyes with the face makeup. And that makes sense to me. So I wanted to do it that way today, but I completely forgot. So it's okay. I'll live. And then I'm going to go in with a very tiny itty bitty brush with the dark brown. And I'm just going to blend that right under the black or into the black. I know what I forgot. I forgot the glitz. Forgot that yesterday too. I don't know, maybe I'm just still nervous. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. Okay, so the underneath eye is ready. I'm gonna go into a color. This is this what I want? No, this is not what I want. I think this is what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna go into with my finger, and I'm just gonna place that on the inner corner. And if I mess up my eyeliner, that's fine. I'll just go over it again, or my eyeshadow liner. I'll just do it again because I forgot. This is just my base for the actual shimmer that I want to use. I mean, it looks pretty, but it's not the finish that I want. Actually, I don't think I'll go over my eyeliner at all. I like it kind of not all the way towards the front. Okay, so that's the shimmer base. And then now I'm going to go into this one. And what one did I say I wanted to? It was like a rough one. Was it this one? See, it's got a little bit of glitter in there. I think that's what I want it to go into. It feels kind of rough. So I don't mean to flip you guys off. This is more like a topper. And it's got some glitter in it. It feels rough, so it's not like your average shimmer. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna put some more on. I don't think you can see it good enough. It's like rough, so it's got some glitter in there. Can you see that? I know I got a little bit down here. That's okay. Kind of putting it on top of the eyeshadow tape that I put on. But I don't know. You can't have it both ways, I guess. It can't be completely unseen if you want your eyelids to be normal, you know? Okay, what do I need now? Some eyelashes. Right? I'm done. No, I'm not done. I'm gonna take the cream that I put on top. I don't want everything to be shimmery, so I'm gonna take the cream that I put on under the eyelid, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. It's not as sexy as the shimmery one, but it does the job. And I mean, you can have too much shimmer. I can't believe I'm saying that. You can have a little too much glitter and glam, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't even believe that myself. Okay. So I'm going to go into the eyelashes, which I'm going to... What eyelashes should I use? I think I will use just the long ones and not the giant ones, because I don't think this look calls for giant ones. Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. I did get a request for a Cinco de Mayo look, which I'll admit, I don't even know what that is. I don't know if it's a thing. Also, I didn't want to be accused of cultural appropriation, so I'm not doing that. This is my Cinco de Mayo look, And it's not even a Cinco de Mayo look. It's just a regular look. But my daughter is making margaritas and tacos today. My daughter and her boyfriend. So we are celebrating Cinco de Mayo. I don't drink, so I'll be drinking virgin margaritas. So it'll be fun. I love tacos. And I used to really love margaritas. A little too much, if you know what I'm saying. You know who had the best margaritas? I don't know if you guys know this restaurant, Chi-Chi's. It was from like the 80s. I went there one time when I was 21, or maybe I wasn't even 21 yet. But I went there with my friend, and he ordered a pitcher of margaritas, so they let me drink. I don't know if I was of age yet or not. But they had some good margaritas. And then there's this place in Denver called The South. They have really good margaritas as well. Really good. A little too good. Very strong. Okay, so I'm going to put on... Do I want to put... You know what I'm going to do? Maybe, if I feel like it, I'm going to put on just regular mascara for my bottom lashes. And if I feel like it, if I feel it's necessary, I'll go in with some individual lashes. I don't know yet. This is a pretty dark, it's pretty dark under my eyes. I don't even know if it would be worth it. So I just don't know yet. I'll go in with a couple of layers of mascara. See how that looks. Oh, I know what I forgot now. My eyeliner. So I have this eyeliner that I used to use. This is... What is this? L'Oreal. This is like an old ass eyeliner. It's brown. I used to only wear brown eyeliner. I used to never wear black because I thought it made me look like a panda. Now I only use black. But I found this in my graveyard and I'm going to use it. It's just a brown eyeliner. It's a dark brown, so it might even look black with this makeup. But I figured I would pull it out of the graveyard and use it. Oh, just on my waterlines. Yeah, all my life I only used brown eyeshadow and brown eyeliner. I was very boring when it came to makeup back in the day. Not so much anymore. But I love it. I love, you know, I love discovering makeup in the later years. I mean, okay, the middle years of my life. I just think it's like so much fun because it gives me something to do and I just love it. Like I wish I would have done this a long time ago, but I was busy having a life a long time ago. So I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. primer while my lashes are drying. Careful to avoid my under eye makeup. Like seriously, I think on this eyeliner it just says brown. Like just brown. I watched an Ann Nook video today. She's a makeup artist. She's very good. I love her. I love to watch her eyeshadow looks. It's spelled A-N and then the last name Nook, K-N-O-O-K. And she was using the, do you remember the mascara that came in the pink and blue or pink and green bottle, like just like everybody used it in the 80s and 90s and like most of us still use it today. It's in the pink and green bottle. She's like, I just got this, and I'm like, wow. She lives in the Netherlands, so I don't know if it was ever popular over there. But she's like, I just got this mascara, and I'm like, wow, that takes me back. I think I will put on some mascara on the top because since I don't have real eyeliner, I want to make it very hard for you to see the skin through the eyelashes. So I'll put on a little bit of, I usually don't like to put mascara on my top eyelashes because I just don't think it's necessary for me, because when I put on my eyeliner, I kind of go over my eyelashes with the eyeliner anyway. Oh, I'll go over the bottom ones again. I think if I don't know, should I put on the bottom eyelashes off camera? I don't want to bore you guys to death. And it takes kind of a while. I don't even know if I'll do it. Maybe I won't even do it. I don't know. Something tells me I should do it though. Nah, maybe I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'll just do it off camera because I know it's very boring to watch. So that's what I'll do. I'll put on my top eyelashes now though. Hopefully they're dry enough. I'm going to figure out which one is which. I think this one goes on this eye. I really don't like putting on eyelashes without proper eyeliner, but I'm just really hoping this will work. So we're gonna see. I feel like I have to put it like way so far down on my eye, like by my eyelashes, that it's uncomfortable. That's why I really like using eyeliner before mascara, before eyelashes. What do you guys think? Is that okay? Okay, I'm gonna go put on bottom eyelashes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't do those eyelashes. I changed my mind. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, I think my eyelashes are missing something. So, like, they're just missing something. I kind of want to put on a half lash on top of these, but I don't really know if that would even make a difference, but I'm going to try it. Also, for my bottom lashes, I'm just going to put on a couple of clumps of lashes. Let me try this half lash idea. These half lashes are so much smaller than my regular lashes, so I don't even know if it would work. And I just messed that one up. I just don't even know if it would make a difference or not. But I want to try it. You don't know till you try, right? So I'm going to glue these up. Half lashes are great if you already have some top lashes and you just want to make them a little thicker or a little longer at the ends. But I don't have any eyelashes. Like, if I curled my lashes and put mascara on, you still wouldn't be able to see my lashes. So it just doesn't make sense to me to wear half lashes, because then it would, I don't know. I have no front lashes to complement them. So I don't know. But my daughter put on half lashes and she looks so good. Oh my God, you guys, because she's got good lashes anyway. She put on the half lash and it looked so beautiful. It was so cool. But she's not used to them, so she took them off. Just want to make the outside just a little bit thicker. Even if you can't see the length, maybe you can still see. Can you see that? Can you see how it just kind of makes it a little bit, it just, I don't even know if you can see it. Okay, here's the before. Okay, before. Ooh, this one's not working. Oh, I just want to grab that one. I gotta come in like this. I don't even know if you can tell the difference. And after. I don't know. Either way. So I have some Ardell. These are lash extensions. And I'm going to take the small ones and I'm just going to do like 3 clumps on each eye. And I want to see if that will accentuate my bottom lashes. I should, you know what? Let me get this thing back out of the trash that I just threw away. I don't even know if I can find it now. I had one of those things you put on your finger full of glue, and I could have just kept it and dipped these in that. I don't know what I was thinking. Actually, I will get that. I will make another one. It's one of these like ring things that you just put on your finger and you put glue in the top of it and you can dip your lashes in there. I don't know who came up with that, but that was brilliant. How long is this video? Oh, 32 minutes. Okay. Let me try this. And I'm using the small lashes. They're small, medium, and large. And I'm just using the small ones because I think they will make for good bottom lashes. So I'm just going to go on the outside here. Now I have glue on my tweezers again. I don't even know if you'll be able to see these because they're not really dark. Maybe I can put some mascara on them. And I'll put one in the middle. Oh, come on. This glue is not tacky yet. Can you even see those? And one in the front. The longer I let this glue set out, the tackier it'll get, and the easier this process will be. Can you see those? I feel like I need to put more in there. I'll put 2 more in there. One in the middle here, the middle of these 2. I could always put mascara on them too. You guys. Okay, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to let this get tacky. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so I just went through every single eyelash that I have, trying to find something that would go well on the bottom, like my bottom eyelashes. I mean, I do have a couple that I didn't pick because I knew that they would be too big. So I just decided that I'm not doing anything on the bottom. I wasn't really feeling it anyway. I wasn't feeling the bottom makeup for this look. So where am I going? I'm just going to go ahead and do my face makeup and just leave the top as it is. I hope y'all don't mind. Okay, so now I just put the e.l.f. below my eyes. So I'm going in with my foundation. And this is a good reason why you do your foundation after your bottom makeup, is because in case something like this happens, where it all goes to crap. But I like the way the top makeup looks, so I'm just going to stay with that. I think it'll look fine. You should have seen some of the stuff I was trying though. Oh my God. It just, nothing was working out. Nothing. I tried like 3 or 4 different bottom eyelashes, what I thought would look okay for bottom eyelashes. The glue wasn't working. The eyelash was sticking to the tweezers, so I was just like, the hell. And then I ended up with so much glue on my bottom lashes or my bottom makeup that I just said, the hell with it. I'm taking it all off. So that's what I did, and here we are. I'm glad I didn't do all that crap on film, because 1, it would have been embarrassing, and 2, it would have taken up y'all's whole day. So here we go. We're just going to finish it off. And I still have a little ways to go, and it's already 37 minutes. So if you're still hanging out with me after all this time, I really do appreciate it. It used to be the average watch time for my videos was like, they would stop at like 30 seconds. Now it went up to, for one of my last videos, it was like 9 minutes. And I think that's pretty good. So that means the majority of the people stayed with me for 9 minutes instead of 30 seconds. So that's not too bad. But those of you who are with me the whole time, you guys don't even know how much I appreciate that, because that's pretty rare. I mean, honestly, my family doesn't even watch all the way through. But whatever. I'm just saying. I'm glad I took all that off. It feels better. Like, I feel like it looks better. And it feels better too. It's not so heavy, you know. I don't know. I just don't, for eyeshadow to be the eyeliner on the top and bottom, I don't know, just something, I'm just so used to eyeliner, whether it be my gel eyeliner or my wing eyeliner. I don't know, there's just a level of comfort in that. Like not having eyeliner on the top is driving me a little crazy. But I like the way it looks, so I'm just not going to worry about it. You guys said the nicest stuff to me yesterday. It made me feel so good. You guys were talking about how I'm calming, and one person even said cathartic. So sweet. You guys are just so nice to me. I have also decided that I'm no longer going to use the cream contour for my nose. It's just too much. It usually doesn't work out. So I'm just going to use powder contour or powder bronzer. I end up wiping most of it off anyway. I know I'm pounding my head right now, but this is kind of a hard blender, and I need to get this stuff blended, so that's okay. It doesn't hurt. Oh, you guys remember when I had my tooth pulled out, had that oral surgery? Well, I keep feeling around back there, and it feels like there's a piece of bone trying to come out, and I think that's the reason it's still sore. Because it feels like there's something hard coming through my gums, and it's still like bleeding a little bit when I brush my teeth. So yeah, I think there's something trying to poke out. Hopefully it makes its way out soon, because I'm tired of dealing with this. I still put Orajel where that tooth used to be because it's still sore. It's getting old. I might even go by the dentist if I'm out and see what he thinks about it all. Okay, so now I'm going in with powder. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm missing my nose contour. That's what's missing. I'm gonna pat this in real hard because you want it to stay. It's gonna make your concealer stay where it's at. Pat it in real good under your eyes, especially if you have oily skin like towards the end of the day. This powder will still be there, having your back. And I just I'm into my new powder, so I have a bunch in here right now. All right, let's get into some bronzer. Oh, that's what I forgot again. The e.l.f. Putty Blush. Damn it. And I have it right here in front of me to remind me. You guys, I'm losing it. Getting old. Senile. My dog has dementia, I think. Or she's just so old that not everything, her brain doesn't work like it used to be, you know? I think I'm having the same problem. I think I'm getting senile. Things are right in front of me and I'm not using them. Just look a hole right there. My skin is so weird because sometimes when I'm doing my bronzer or my contour, there's like a part of my skin that it just won't go into, like no matter what I do. And I can't tell if that's a hole or if that's, yeah, that's a hole right here. Like it just won't go in there. Usually it's on this side. I don't know what's going on with my skin or it's always been like that, like forever, since forever. Oh, I forgot to do my nose contour. I'll do that in a second. I'm using the light pink blush, but it doesn't really look like it. It looks like I'm using like a darker blush. I like it though, so whatever. Okay, let me go back into my nose contour. I'm gonna use an eyeshadow brush because it's just the right size. The crease brush, just the right size. So I'm gonna go into that. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of contour on my nose. I know that before it was a little crazy. And now it looks like nothing is going on there. That's better. Sometimes it's just kind of hard to put powder over powder. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. It looks better in person than it does on film. This is just a dark spot because I have a bump there. But this looks better than it did anyway. Try to blend this out a little bit. That looks better. Okay. Okay. And now highlight. Oh, I did look up the e.l.f. Halo highlighter, or you said liquid filter. I looked that up, but it's not a highlighter. It's like a concealer, I think. They didn't have one that's light enough for me because I'm very fair. I'm gonna put this highlighter over my eyebrows too, because I really like when you're looking at someone and they turn, that you can see like a thing right there. So I'm gonna put that there too. So anyway, but I did get it's on my wish list, the e.l.f. Halo highlighter. So thank you for the suggestion, because I'm definitely going to get that. I got it in the color Champagne Campaign. Because I think that's what this color is right here. It's like a champagne kind of color. All right. And finally, lipstick. I'm doing red today. I love brown eyeshadow with red lipstick. I just think it looks good. I think I want to do a makeup look, maybe a live, where I just go back into my makeup graveyard and just find stuff and put it on. I think I want to do something like that. What do you guys think about that? Because I do have a lot of old makeup. I have a whole makeup case. I have a makeup tackle box, and then I have like 5 drawers on wheels, and then I have my vanity, which has 1 center drawer and then 4 drawers on the side, and it's all full of makeup. A lot of it is Ipsy stuff because I used to have a subscription to Ipsy. They gave me some good stuff. If you guys are into trying new makeup, I suggest going with them. You give them like your skin tone, your eye color, and whatever else, and they'll send you stuff that matches what you should be wearing. And they sent me this highlighter, and it's perfect. All right, so I gotta wait for my lips to dry. I will straighten my bangs real quick. I'm excited for tacos. I love me some tacos. Is there anything else I need to do to my eyes? I feel like one is going up higher than the other, but there's nothing I can do about that now. Make sure my eyelashes are glued down. This one is popped up in the corner, but I think it still looks okay. You know what I think I will do? Let me forget what I said before about too much glam. Let me put some highlighter in the corners of my eyes. I just don't see that cream eyeshadow. So forget what I said. There's not such a thing as too much glitter or shimmer or anything sparkly. As you guys can probably tell, I love lights. Do you see my mirror? Do you see how the light is going, like it's like pulsing? Isn't that cool? I love that. And I also have on my wish list a couple of lights. They're like sconces that you hang on your wall, and they're like is a little bit bigger than like an iPhone, and they just like have all kinds of different colors, and they're rechargeable. They're USB rechargeable. And I think I'm just gonna put them right over there where I have a blank space, where, see, I sit where that gray thing is. I'm just gonna put it right over there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll, or no, not by my Steffi light. I'm not sure where I put it, but I'll find a spot for it. Believe that. I love lights. I love lights. And of course, anything that sparkles, shimmers, glitters, all of it. This is why I love Kathy and Glitter 50 so much, because we're all on kind of the same page makeup wise. Hope you guys can't see my butt. Uh-oh, hold on. Make sure my butt's covered. Okay, I hope you guys didn't see my butt. Sorry if you did. Let me see. My lipstick should be about dry. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the purple outline just kind of just locks this red in. It just makes it more defined. And then to make it stand out even more, I like to put highlighter around it. I know that people put like highlighter on their Cupid's bow, but I like to put highlighter, and then some people like to put concealer around their lips to make it stick out. I like to put highlighter. It brightens up the area around them so that the red can really, really stick out. Again, there's no such thing as too much glitter or shimmer. All right, this is it. Oh, almost dropped that. This is it. I hope you guys like it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And again, thank you so much for coming to my live yesterday. I just so appreciate you guys so much. You don't even know. So thanks for hanging out with me. And I hope to see you again on the next video. Bye.